What's up world, it's your boy Drew Marcy here for How to Rap, and in this video I'm gonna give you 10 things that I wish I knew when I first started rapping. So if you're a beginning rapper or you're considering getting a rap career, making some money in this rap game, this will be a lot of things that you can learn now so that you won't have to spend years of pain and trial and tribulation like I had to, and you'll know how to prepare for the ups and downs of having a full-time music career. Now if you are interested in learning every single bit of what it takes to learn how to rap and do this full time, be sure to subscribe to this channel with notifications. We drop weekly videos all about the art of how to rap, and consider picking up our free full-length book that comes in written, audio, and video form, all about how to start a rap career and create a great project on a tight budget. So if you're a beginning artist and worrying a little bit about how do I make a really good full-length project, EP, album, mixtape, we have a free full-length book. First link in the video description box below that will help guide you totally for free, so go check that out. So first thing I wish I knew was start freestyling immediately. Start freestyle rapping immediately. I put this first because for the first 2 to 3 years of me writing raps and rapping, I did not freestyle or spontaneously create raps on the spot to a beat usually. I did not do that for the first couple years of rapping. I think this was a bad idea or something that I wish I knew, not only because it is a skill that kind of creates instant fans, right? So if you don't have your song ready to go on your Bluetooth, or somebody doesn't want to have you pull out, you know, a bunch of beats or whatever, just being able to freestyle and bust something off the top that's relevant to them is a skill that will instantly create fans, and it's one of the most exciting arts even for people that aren't huge hip-hop fans. But it also highly increases the speed with which you can think of rhymes and create new flows, and just opens up your creative facility as a rapper, particularly around rhythm and rhymes and writing songs quickly, which is great when you're in the studio or paying for your own studio time. Now, we do have a video course all about how to master the art of freestyle rap step by step in just under 2 weeks. So I'll put that in the video description box below as well, so you can check that out if you're interested. Second thing I wish I knew is write in song form, write in song format from the very beginning. Another thing I wish I knew from the very beginning was that I need to practice structuring my raps in a song format, right? So adding a chorus, learning about bridges and intros and things like that to make it more consumable to the average listener of music. Again, this really helps with the concern that a lot of great bars rappers or battle rappers have, where they can actually rap pretty well, but they can't make a song to save their life, as the expression goes, where they can't really bust into that mainstream big money way because they just don't know how to structure a song properly or write a great catchy chorus. Also, this just makes writing songs harder and takes longer to create a song, because I don't really know, at the time when I was first starting, I didn't really know what I needed to put for the chorus because I just hadn't practiced it. So I wish from the very beginning that I was thinking in song format and not just rap format. Now, if you're interested in learning professional songwriting structure for rap specifically, I'll put in the video description box below a totally free course just about that topic as well. Lesson number 3 is start rapping around other people immediately from the very first week that you start writing rap. Much like freestyling, it took me a long time to get comfortable with presenting my raps out loud, audiently, if that's a word, to people around me, right? And that's, again, how you create fans, and that's how you're going from making music to just writing rhymes, right? If you're just writing in comment boxes or writing to yourself, you're more of a poet, you're not a rapper. That's not music, right? Part of music is vocally producing, it's vocals plus music. So I know I was a little bit cowardly in the beginning of learning how to rap, and honestly, it takes only between like 5 to 10 times of rapping whatever you got around people before you feel pretty comfortable with presenting your raps out loud. So I wish I would have just done that quicker, gotten through it. Yes, the first few times are gonna be nerve-wracking, but once you're past it, you're confident. So I wish the earlier me had started with that. Number 4 is writers are people that write and rappers are people that rap. This is a mentality that I gained after not only being a coach and teaching people how to rap, but just over time, where people with rapper, like the phrase, he's a rapper, she's a rapper, they have this weird idea that means, oh, they have to have like sold 10 million records, or they have to have like some clout or whatever it is, as opposed to somebody that's just rapping. Like, writers are people that write, rappers are people that rap, guitarists are people that know how to play guitar. Like, it's crazy that in another musical art, the ability to play the guitar, if I say he's a guitarist, that doesn't necessarily mean he has to be Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin, or he has to be Jimi Hendrix level. I just assume that means that they're competent at the guitar, or they like to practice the art of playing the guitar. Rap is no different. Don't let people put you in this category that you ain't a rapper just because you ain't sold 5 million records yet. No, you might get there, especially if that's your goal, but the most important thing is you're writing rap. You're rapping out loud. You are a rapper, dog. It's cool. Number 5 is you don't have to look a certain way or talk a certain way in order to start rapping or be a rapper. Look, rap has many different styles of swag and different subcultures within it now. Like whether you're a nerd or whether you don't fit the part, you know, your skin color, the way you speak, how many girls you get, whatever it is, like you can still rap and you can still get good. And hip hop is one of the few arts where if you dope, you're in the culture, you know what I'm saying? Like we care about you being a good rapper and having good skills. Now me, I wasn't from the streets, like I wasn't a gangster or anything like that. And so when I was first starting, I definitely hesitated on committing to rap and committing to this art because I felt like I had to look a certain way or talk a certain way, and I wasted a lot of times too dressing in a way that wasn't me or trying to act a certain way that wasn't me, repping places I would like, you know what I'm saying, like where I wasn't really from, so that people felt like that I was menacing because I thought that's what I had to be in order to be a rapper. It's not true. I wish that from the very beginning I was like, look, I'm dope. This is me. And this is like, just listen to the rap because I'm too nice for you to deny that, even if I don't speak in the way you think I need to. Number 6 is hip hop does have a lot of elitists. Don't get discouraged. Another thing when I started was there's a lot of people, especially on online forums, that are in like Averex hoodies and only listen to Wu-Tang B-sides, and they think that that allows them to have the ultimate opinion on rap, or if they name drop KRS-One, that means they're better or a better musician or more knowledgeable. Like, I like all those artists, but that doesn't mean that you're better or more of a hip hop head or more in the culture just because you listen to certain rappers that we seem to agree automatically. Like, if I like Wu-Tang, that means I'm automatically the best rap fan. Like, I love Wu-Tang, but that doesn't make me any more or less a better rapper or more part of the culture. They're, again, different subcultures within rap, and you can enjoy what you can enjoy. As long as you're a good rapper, as long as you respect the culture, you don't disrespect anybody, you learn your history, you're part of us, right? And that's one thing I needed to learn as well, is that I can be me, I can like what I like, and it doesn't mean that like the hip hop guardians are always right. Number 7 is there's nothing wrong with making a party anthem or pop style rap. All right, this is kind of related to the last one, right? Like often if you have a party song, like people think that that takes away from your lyrical cachet. Whether it's Nas, Kendrick Lamar, Black Thought, MF Doom, like whoever you're thinking of that's supposed to be like the ultimate lyrical god, Eminem, like people like that, they all have party or upbeat or more pop style, mainstream style songs, because honestly, you experience different parts of life. Like if you're only talking about the political system, or you're only talking about, oh, it's so depressing, or she left me, like you're not a good artist for that. You go to parties, we all socialize, and we need music that is the soundtrack for that as well. When I was first starting, again, the Lyrical Miracle, or the new one I heard in my comments, the Lyricist Conspiracists, right? Those folks seem to think that, oh, the minute I hear a pop style rap or a mainstream style rap, that means this guy is less of a rapper or not the real deal. Don't fall into that, right? It's totally fine, and you should make music that is upbeat and about having a good time with your friends. It's not all depressing, it's not all bad, dog. Number 8 is many rappers are good salesmen as opposed to actual good rappers. All right, so when I was first starting, especially when I was younger and I hadn't like really gotten confident in myself as a person, let alone a rapper, you would, collaborate with rappers, or there'd be like the drug dealer rapper in the studio with you, doing a track with you, y'all get along, but they would be very good at talking a good talk about, yeah, this record's gonna take the game over, you know what I'm saying? It's all me now. And then I would hear their rap and I'd be like, I mean, honestly, I don't think it's that good, but the way he's describing it, or she's describing it, it feels like this should be amazing. And then I'd start to get insecure about my own stuff, even if I knew in my heart of hearts that I was better, or that I was still killing it, or that I could make records as good as them. So that slowed me down in my confidence to become like a dope rapper by just looking at the sales pitch that many rappers do. You know, they're very charismatic, and at times that doesn't mean they're necessarily good. So don't get overwhelmed by the swag. You can also be a great rapper without being so boisterous. Number 9 is just because your friends like your rap doesn't mean that you're a good rapper yet. I still to this day struggle with this. Like, my buddies like a track, I automatically think that means it's hot, especially because a lot of my buddies are like lyrical fans. And so again, like even I fall into that category where I tend to think, oh, it's lyrical, it's got punchlines, it automatically means it's good. And my friends feel that way. I might invest a lot of money or attention in a track that may not be that good. It's just for a very small pocket, aka my friends, and that could slow me down or make me have the wrong decision when it comes to the single that I'm releasing, etc. So on the other side, if you're just starting and your friends are like, yo, this is hard, I don't want you to get in a situation where, well, my 5 friends liked it, and you start playing it for like a label and they say it's not that good, and you know, everything crumbles. Like, just understand that your friends are just one type of rap fan, no matter what kind of rap fan they are, and to get a myriad of opinions, get a variety of opinions when it comes to the raps that you're releasing. And number 10, I would have told myself, is make music that you want to hear before anyone else. Like, you liking the music you make is the most important component of the music you're making. I put this again for myself even to this day. I struggle with making songs at times that I purely want to listen to over and over again. I am constantly thinking about what the How to Rap fans think. Again, what will the homies think? Will this sell? Will this make me money? And look, at the end of the day, you're gonna have a limited career in some way because you've got a limited life, right? So you wanna be able to look back when you're 50, 60, 70, whenever it's time to just hang it up and like what you've done, right? And look back at what you've built and be proud of it. So don't build a shoddy building musically just to please people, or don't have a building of like 10 different rooms that have no thematic semblance just to please people. Again, metaphor, right, for your music, right? Don't just make songs that you think people like so that when you're 60 years old and you're like, I actually don't like this. Even if you're rich, you're gonna feel a little bit like sad because you're like, yo, I don't bump my own stuff ever because it was all just for girls or for the homies and the lyricists, conspiracists. So, you know, one thing I wish I had known is making sure I make music that I'm proud of and I want to bump. So that is today's video, 10 things I wish I knew when I started rapping. Hopefully all of this is things that either rappers, if you watch this channel and you've already been rapping for a while, you can relate to. If you're just beginning, this is stuff to look out for. A lot of it has to do with just making sure that you're not, you know, deferring or giving all of your belief in yourself to other people. And I want to see you in the comments. I try to respond to every comment. And I like to like every comment. Y'all see me with the hearts and all that. Which of these 10 do you most relate with and why? Like, which of these do you resonate with, or something that you need to start yourself, like a good reminder, etc. I want to see you in the comments. Be sure to pick up all those free goodies we talked about in the video description box below. I've been your host, the big homie Drew. Appreciate you watching. Peace.